Today on Copper to Drop It, we have a 2011 Toyota Camry SE, the SE model, which stands for Sport. And I bet you're wondering, why is he showing a 2011 Camry? There's a reason. There's a real reason why I'm showing this Camry. But after this little history of the Camry, I'll show you why I'm doing a Copper to Drop It of this Camry. Here's a brief history of the Camry. Toyota introduced the Camry in the United States in 1983 as a replacement for the Toyota Corona model, aiming to offer a reliable front-wheel drive midsize sedan to U.S. consumers. The Camry, whose name comes from the Japanese word for crown, quickly gained popularity for its comfort, space, and value, becoming a top-selling car in America by 1997. So you can see the Toyota Camry actually replaced the Toyota Corona, but you see Camry also means Japanese. In Japanese it means crown. Once again, Toyota has an obsession with crown, as in being the king. And for this car, they were the kings. This is when they were gods. And this Toyota Camry, and I'm showing you this Camry for one particular reason. For one, the customer did take fantastic care of this car. Like I said, all our Copper to Drop It are trade-ins. Somebody traded in this vehicle, and they did all their history here at the dealership I work at, and it had a book of services that were completed on this vehicle. They took care of this vehicle. Now, looking at the interior, I mean, it's in fantastic shape. The leather still looks amazing, fantastic. And this goes to say, well, it's not really about just the quality of Toyota. This also has a lot to do with the owner. And the previous owner took a fantastic job. They took fantastic care of this car. And this is why I'm showing you this Camry. As we zoom in on the miles, yes, 276,000 miles, and this is the original. I think that says 280. Well, you see it. This is the original motor for this vehicle, and this 2011 Camry has the newer motor in it from in the 2012. And as you can see, I'm showing you right now, no check engine lights on. The only light that's on this vehicle is the tire pressure light, and you can get 4 of those tire pressure sensors from Amazon for like $40. So, and I'm showing you that the radio, the interior, the knobs, the buttons, everything still is in mint condition. Like I said, the owner took care of this car. This goes back to that video that I showed before. It's about cleanliness. It is the perception, and perception is 9/10 of the law. If you keep your vehicle clean, you're gonna so when they traded this vehicle in, for the amount of miles it had as a 2011 car with 200 and something thousand miles, almost 300,000 miles, normally they would give that customer around $500. Still, they gave the customer $1,500 for this car. Why did they give him $1,500? I think it was $1,500 to $800 because it was in such mint condition. On the interior, the outside had the bra on the bumper, and I don't like anything with bras on. So yeah, that's what I think about bras. They should have took it off because the bra on the outside is going to ruin the paint. And look, I don't know why I'm zooming into this little auxiliary report. I started to do a little jump scare for y'all, but I didn't. I'm like, you know what? Let's gonna keep this video just naturally and flowing good. But great condition, and you could tell I'm really just taking my time showing this vehicle. Want to show the appreciation of the quality and the standard that the owner maintained with this vehicle. Like I said, back seats don't even look like they've been sat in. Vehicle's in great condition. All the buttons work. Everything works. I mean, sunglass visor. You don't understand how often these things breaks, but vehicle's in great condition. We're going to move out to the outside of the vehicle in a minute because I want to show you again the miles. Yes, 200, almost 300,000 miles, and it still runs. And we're going to go deeper into this. Like I said, all this is an actual full used car inspection. I test drove it prior to bringing it in the shop. So a lot of people probably wonder, like, why we don't show you test driving the vehicles. I test drive every vehicle first. I test drive them for at least 2 miles and before pulling them into the shop. And here it is. Here's the engine. This is that, I guess, 2FE or 1FE, something. I have the badge above. Like I said, I'm not a specs guy and I'm not an engine guy, but like I said, I'm a quality guy. And this vehicle is an outstanding quality. This engine is, like, to me, is one of the noisiest engines that Toyota makes because it has that VVTi. And I'm showing you, this is even the original alternator. But this is one of the noisiest engines that Toyota makes. And that's because it has those 2 VVTi gears above. And there it is. This is a 2ARFE, one of the loudest engines that Toyota makes. It makes a lot of noise, and I said it's because these VVTi gears, sometimes the gears can rattle so loud. I had another Camry, a newer Camry with the same engine, and it had 176,000 miles, and it just rattled so much that I had to give it away. But this one was quiet, surprisingly. And then we go underneath. Like I said, every 5,000 miles, the customer brought this car in. So you can do the math. 280,000 miles divided by 5. That will let you know how many services were done on this vehicle. And if you look underneath, it's spotless. Like, not an oil leak. And this is where, yes, it's the owner, but yes, this is also Toyota showing how it can maintain, because the owner can't prevent oil from leaking and he can't prevent, like, transmissions from leaking. But this car is absolutely spotless. Someone would have told you that this was under a 2020 Corolla from underneath, or in a Camry, you would believe it because it's in great condition. And we go all the way down to the rear, and they kept great condition of it. And the sad part is, like, they traded this Camry in for a brand new Camry. And sad to say, you best believe that a new Camry will not get this many miles on it. I'm not trying to knock Toyota, but they replaced the reliability with technology. So for the 2012 11 Camry, should we cop it or drop it? For the right price, definitely cop it. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe to Twine Used Car Don.